Out. Good evening and welcome from Naples, Florida, here at Paradise Coast Sports Complex. This is Tim Hale, your voice of Naples United FC, as we get ready for our regular season finale against the Miami Dutch Lions. This is going to be a big game for Naples United FC. As now, last week when we played here at home and we won, we clinched a playoff berth, but now it's a matter of being seeded. Right now, you've got Miami Beach Football Club in first place, followed by Central Florida, then Miami United, and then Naples United FC in fourth. So, the guys have a big game and a big task in hand tonight against the Miami Dutch Lions. A couple of weeks ago, they went into Miami, and they turned around and ended up tying Naples United in the extra overtime that had happened. So it ended up being a 2-2 game. So it was very costly for the boys. So tonight, the guys got to come out and make sure that we are running on all cylinders and make sure that we take care of business because we can finish as high as third, which means we'll be on the road for the first semifinal game in the Sunshine Conference. Other news for us is that if you've been following with us, we've had Lindbergh Gutierrez, who scored 4 goals, or I should say, had 1 goal and 4 assists last week. Well, the young man did such a great job. He was picked up by a Division I team in Bolivia, and he has now left Naples United. We wish him the best of luck. So this is going to be a big game tonight. We've got a great crowd. We've got a lot of St. Matthew's House folks here, Utrecht here, who are big sponsors here of Naples United. And we've been giving away free hot dogs and also doing an MLS raffle with get some autograph swag. Great crowd on hand. The weather is cooperating. It's finally getting sunny and clear where we've had a lot of rain off and on. And so we're ready to get this game started. Naples is going to be in the all-white kit. The Miami Dutch Lions, they are going to be in the orange and white kit. And we are underway here at Paradise Coast Sports Complex. Marcelo Gonzalez is in our goal tonight in the lime green outfit. Since the opening whistle, Naples has had possession of the ball, and I know that's what they're hoping to do for most of the night. Here comes a chance over the top, a little too far, and it skips into the goalkeeper's arms of Miami Dutch Lions. Unfortunately, I do not have a roster with numbers on it, so I won't be able to recognize any of their players. Throw in for the Dutch Lions. And they end up giving the ball back to Naples. Dutch Lions have had a tough go of it this season. They have played 8 games. They are 6-1 and have 4 points overall. And right below them is Magna FC. They are played 7 games and they are 1-6 and they have 3 points. So these two are the people that will not be making the playoffs this year. And unfortunately, Magna, they get to meet the top teams in the division as they play twice against Miami Beach and then turn around and play Miami United. Patrick Horan on the ball, playing central back for Naples. Broski with the ball, kicks it off the Dutch line, and we're going to have a throw in for Naples. Going to make Broski take it back where it originally came out. And so they're just going to play it back in the original spot. Giovanni Brown gets you on the corner, sends it in the middle. Martin was right there, but he gets blocked by the Dutch Lions defense. Ball crossed back into the box, headed up and out. Still stays in bounds. Dutch Lions trying to relieve some of the pressure that Naples FC has put on them. And it's going to be a handball call. Naples going to be a free kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. St. Matthew's House is a proud sponsor of Naples United Soccer. St. Matthew's House has served people experience hunger, homelessness, addiction, and poverty in our community. St. Matthew's House and Naples FC Soccer, a winning partnership. We're going to have a foul on Naples. Velasquez with that foul, number 5. Tried to do a quick restart, and the referee didn't like that the ball was still moving, so he's bringing it back. One thing that could play a big factor is just prior to our game, we did have a lot of rain on the turf, so the ball could be skipping around a lot, so we have to be careful of that if you are playing defense. But if you're a forward, you want to take full advantage of it and see if there is any type of a chance for you to make that turnover into a goal. Ball hit by Gonzalez, but it goes right directly to a Dutch Lion. They try to control that, but there's going to be a foul on Naples. And they are calling for the trainer. And he wants to make sure that he gets looked at because he hit his head pretty hard on the turf surface. So they want to go through a little bit of the protocol. So the Dutch Lions will be playing a man short here until the referee waves him back in. And the referee waves them back on, and they are back at full strength. Ball split through, but it was offsides on the Dutch Lions. That is one thing that the teams that Naples has played has tried to do, is get them to spread themselves apart and then make hard diagonal runs and then kind of kick it through where they can get to the ball with their speed. So hopefully the defense could get a little tighter than that. We can't afford to have anything like that happen. Dutch Lions back in possession with the ball on the far side of the field. Good stick there by Velasquez. Ball played just a little bit too far, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. pressure by the Naples forward, and is going to go out. It's going to be a goal kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Well, we want to talk to you about 360 Market. 360 Market is the #1 wine shop in Collier County. Stop in and see Rebecca Maddox, the owner, who will assist you in picking out great wine and check out their great fresh deli. Then go across the bay to Celebration Park. It is a waterfront park, food truck, and they have lots of energy and fun where you can watch your favorite sports events all on TV in a covered waterfront setting. They're both located in the Bay Shore District. Naples with the ball, and we're going to be offside. Good punch out by Gonzalez. Dutch Lions with lots of pressure. Crosses it back in the box. Another ball headed up, and it hits up over the top of the crossbar of the football post. So we're going to have a goal kick coming up. So good pressure by the Dutch Lions. Duran kicks it over to Ruskin. Naples with possession. Duran up to Broski. Broski looking through, and it gets well defended out by the Dutch Lions. And that was Juan Cruz, or Mesa, who was trying to slap the ball through. He scored a couple of goals last week coming off the bench. Ball kicked high in the air, goes past everything, and it's going to be a goal kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Long clearance out the side. Kind of handcuffed his teammate as he had to head the ball down, but it goes directly to Naples United. And they take full advantage of it, gain possession. Another long ball coming through. Ball skipping around to the keeper. Dutch Lions with it. They have a couple of guys on the flanks. Goes for the Meg between Hearn's legs. And we have a foul. Good place to have a foul there for Naples United, as they had two men sprinting down the sidelines. One thing for Naples United, what they have to do is keep the possession, and that is to build it up into the attacking area, which a few times they've been trying to simply hit the ball long over the top of the defense. And where we had success, where we scored some goals, is when we actually possessed the ball, knocked the ball around, spread it apart, instead of trying to outrun the other team's defense. Dutch Lions with the ball, sends it into the box, and it goes harmlessly right into Gonzalez's arm. Naples taking their time, spreading the field apart. To the middle of the field, and it goes off the Naples player's foot right into the feet of the Dutch Lions. They kick it, but it goes right directly back to Naples FC. They have possession of it. Now they get their pocket picked. Try sliding it through. Man is onside. He's going down on the far touchline, and Hernandez is there to clear the ball out, and we're going to have our first corner kick of the evening for the Dutch Lions. Cutco 360 Business helps you stay on top of mind with clients, partners, and employees through their strategic gifting program, whether it's a high-end volume promotional item for an event or a custom engraved gift for a key relationship. We got you covered. And we want to give a special big shout out to 360 Business Cutco as they sponsored the free hot dogs here at the stadium tonight. Big thanks out to Ray and to Carla. Throw in coming up for Naples at midfield. And the referee is going to call the foul on the Dutch Lions, even though that Naples ended up with the ball, but wasn't a whole lot of prospects for them to do anything with it. So they're going to give Naples a free kick. Ball driven into the box. Roskin is there. Keeper comes out. Ball. He misses it. Ball still bouncing around. And the Dutch Lions finally clear it out. Maldonado with the ball. Sends it in long. Gets over the top of the defense. Naples is one-on-one on the side. Gets around the corner. Kicks it in. Ball gets touched out. And we're going to have a Naples FC corner kick. Looks like it's being set up to be an outswinger. Ball driven into the box. Headed well by the Dutch Lions defenders. Ball bounces back out. Try to send it back in, but goes right off the defender. Ball comes back again, sends it into the box, but it goes aimlessly into the goalkeeper's arms. And then they throw it away, and now it's going to be a throw-in for Naples United.
I know. That's what when he said he was 12, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way. You're lying to me.
Dutch Lions with the ball, clears it up, and knocks it over the touchline. It's going to be a throw-in. We also want to thank one of our big sponsors, that's Artrex. Them and their great medical supplies that they build to help athletes get back on the field sooner. And if you need knee replacements, shoulder replacements, they can take care of you. They do a great job down here in Southwest Florida, and we're very proud to have them as one of the big sponsors here of Naples FC. Dutch Lions back in possession with the ball.
Yeah, so when he was out there with all these kids, we're like, oh boy. Yeah, you guys, that's not the first time.
Intercepted by the defense. Maldonado clears it up, looking for Giovanni Brown, but it looks like it's going to go down the touchline a little bit, but it does, and it's going to be a throw-in coming in for the Dutch Lions.
It's rough.
Naples with possession. Giovanni Brown gets his pocket picked, and the Dutch Lions take the ball and possess it.
No. I'm done. Tell everyone it's perfection.
Good job by Haran, but what he does is he was in a hurry and tried to clear it out and ends up kicking it right back to the Dutch Lions. Long clearance by the Dutch Lions down the touchline. Good job of switching the field by the Dutch Lions. Back into the center. Ball bounces off the forward. Ruskin's there, and he kicks it over the touchline. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for the Dutch Lions. We've just played over 18 minutes here in the first half, and we are scoreless here from Paradise Coast Sports Complex in Naples, Florida. I'm Tim Hale, and I'm bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's game. Throw into the box. Ruskin's there once again, and he clears it out. Naples gets the ball. The game possession. Oski back to Haran. Back to Ruskin. Good give and go, but a little too hard pass, and it bounces off the foot. But Giovanni Brown intercepts it again, gains possession. They're looking for Giovanni to make a run. And they end up passing the ball out over the touchline. Going to be a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. Good defense by Naples. Send it back to Gonzalez, their keeper, and he sends it outside wide to Maldonado. Maldonado sending it long, and it's headed out, and it's going down deep into the Dutch Lions defensive zone, and it's going to be a throw-in for Naples. Ball goes out. And we're going to have another corner kick coming up for Naples. Joaquin Gonzalez is taking this kick. Ball sent into the box. Keeper's there, and he grabs it easily. And he goes for a long kick, trying to go outnumber, but he kicked it directly to the Naples United team. Ball goes out off of the Naples United defender, and we're going to have a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. Century 21 Birchwood. If you're looking to buy, sell, or kickstart your career in real estate, come see us at Century 21 Birchwood Realtor to get started. They've been in business for over 42 years. Whether you need luxury, lot, land, manufactured homes, along with rental properties, annuals, vacation, and seasonal, give them a call. They are there to help you out. You can call them at 239-542-0065. And we're going to have a foul, and we're also going to have a card. That's Juan Cruz Meza, who took that hit, went down, and he's holding his ankle. The trainer is out there checking him out. Juan's back up on his feet. That's good to see after he scored a couple of big goals last week. Back in play, ball gets sent into the box, and it goes off a defender. And then the ball gets played out off of Naples United player, and it goes for a goal kick. Naples on the attack. It's going to be a goal kick. We're going to have a foul on Naples United. It's going to be a free kick for the Dutch Lions. Dutch Lions attacking. They undercut the defender and goes down. And the referee is actually giving them a corner kick. So the Dutch Lions will have a corner kick coming up. They play it short, sends it into the box, headed toward goal, and it gets cleared by Naples United. Brown with the ball. Juan with the ball, and he's fast. He's got the ball, trying to get around the defender, getting into the box, and it goes out. And we are going to have a corner kick coming up for Naples FC.
They cut 360 Distance Solutions, being the sponsor of free hot dog giveaways here this afternoon. Stop by the tent at the south side of the stadium. You can also register for the MLS swag raffle and for the benefit of the Aspirus Foundation. Chance to win signed MLS posters, soccer balls, shirts, and more. All to be given away at halftime. Purchase your tickets now. We only have until the last 15 minutes of the first half.
Ball crossed into the box, headed, ball bounced around, diving save by the keeper. Dutch Lions try to clear it, and they finally do. Great chance for Naples FC. Ball gets headed. Good touch by Giovanni Brown. And his own teammate got into his way. A little miscommunication. But we're going to have another corner kick coming up for Naples FC. Ball cross into the box, headed out by the Dutch Lions. And the ball gets picked up by Naples United once again. Durant tries to get through two players, and it goes off the defensive foot of the Dutch Lions. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for Naples. Looks like the ball is not properly aired, so now they're switching balls. Long throw, once again headed out by the Dutch Lions. Good little give and go. Brodsky with the ball, sends it into the center, and nobody's there but orange shirts. And he miskicked it, but a slip on the pitch. And here they try kicking it over the top of the defense. Horan's there, does a good job defensively. And he's going to call a foul on the Dutch Lions. Ball sent outside wide. Defense is right there, but they find a man open. Tries to get around. Good defensive play by Velasquez on that one. Send the ball up. Here we go. Juan's got the ball once again. He finds Giovanni Brown, and he's onside. Keep going. And the ball was just a little too long, and it skipped in where the keeper got possession of it. Good idea, but just a little too far, especially on this wet surface here tonight. Got a little over 15 minutes to play here in the first half. And it is 0-0 here from Naples, Florida at Paradise Coast Sports Complex. Dutch Lions with a big cross, and it goes right into the arms of Gonzalez. And he was looking for some people to move, but everybody's kind of walking a little bit. It is a rather humid day as we are in rainy season, which means we do have high humidity. And there isn't much of a breeze right now at this time. Oh, good idea. And the ball still gets through to Brodsky, who made a great run down the flank. Crossed it in the center, but it gets kicked out by the defense. And Brodsky is going to get called for a push. It's going to be a free kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Long free kick by the Dutch Lions. Intercepted. Only have it taken away. But a good play by defensively by Maldonado, but he ends up getting his pocket picked, and the Dutch Lions come back away with it. Try sending it through. Ruskin takes the stop to that. Naples with the ball. Ball gets sent just not long enough. looking for Brown. Maldonado's never stopped that for Naples United. It's going to be a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. There's going to be a foul on Brown. It's going to be a free kick just inside midfield for the Dutch Lions. They knocked the ball out wide. Knocks it over here to the near flank. He has room. He's looking outside toward the corner flag. Good defense by Naples, and they end up winning the ball and knocking it out for a throw-in. Dutch Lions with possession, recycling the ball. Naples intercepts it, knocks it back to Gonzalez. Naples with possession, scanning the field, gets it outside the Brasky. Good tackle by Brasky. Trying to win the ball. And he's going to get called for a foul. And he's going to get a card. Both players are getting a card. Brasky for the Dutch Lions. And also the goalkeeper. And the referee is trying to get everything under control. So at this time, a lot of players are getting some water. Well, we have a little stop in the action. I want to go back to Century 21, Birchwood. Looking to buy, sell, or kickstart your career in real estate? Come see us at Century 21, Birchwood Realtor to get started. Century 21 is the most recognized brand in real estate. Our office is located in the heart of Cape Coral, Florida. We've been in business for 42 years. Our passion is to help serve other people in our community by helping them solve their real estate needs. They handle residential, commercial, luxury, lot, land, manufacturers, homes, along with rental properties, annuals, and vacations, and seasonal. Give them a call at 239-542-0065. That's Century 21 Birchwood in Cape Coral, Florida. So we've got a little bit of action now going on. There's a number of yellow cards. And there we're going to have a foul there. James Lewis, number 13. One thing for sure is because of the teams needing these points, well, the Dutch Lions are not going to roll over easy. They've had a rough season, and they had success against Naples United earlier as they came back, being down 2-0 and then tying the game up in extra time. So they feel they can stay with Naples United, and they don't want to give them any type of a break. So they're playing exceptionally hard, trying to get themselves set up for a better next season. Great play by Naples. Ball just being knocked around. It's like a pinball. And now we're going to have a foul and another card on Naples. So that's going to be Vasquez, who picks up that card. So that's 3 yellow cards here in the first half for the Dutch Lions and 2 for Naples United so far. And we're not even halfway through the game yet. Dutch Lions with a long cross into the box. Gonzalez punches the ball up and out. But it does find nothing but a Dutch Lion player who recovered it. They control it. Gets around the defense. Has a shot, but it gets well headed out by Diego Raston, the captain of this Naples United team. It's going to be a corner kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. 5 minutes left to play in this first half, plus a little bit of extra time, I'm sure, probably about a minute by my guess. Crossed into the box. Ball bounced around, a big save by Gonzalez, diving to his left as the ball was looking to find the inside of the post. Gonzalez pushed it out. There's going to be another corner kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Referee's having a little conversation with the guys in the middle of the box as they're jostling around trying to get ready for a corner kick. Ball sent into the box, goes over everybody, and we're going to have a foul on the Dutch Lions. It's going to be a free kick coming up for Naples United. Ball gets intercepted, and we're going to have a foul, and we're going to have another card. That's going to be on Haran, number 16. So now the referees have got the cards evened out at 3 apiece in this first half. So it's going to be a direct free kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Long ball sent into the box, headed up and out, and it's going to be a corner kick, once again, for the Dutch Lions as a win off Naples United defender.
Corner kick, Dutch Lions.
And it's an outswinger headed, but it heads out off the Dutch Lions. And Naples United has a break. Looking here for one. He's got the speed, but can he get around the defender? And the defender knocks him down. And it's going to be a corner kick. It wasn't that hard of a foul. So now Naples has an opportunity to maybe get something here before half.
Corner kick, Naples United.
Ball driven into the box, but it goes out over the byline, so now it's going to be a goal kick for the Dutch Lions. Just over 2 minutes left to play here in the first half, and we are scoreless at 0-0 between Naples United and the Miami Dutch Lions. Giovanni Brown tracks the ball down, keeps it in bounds. Gets around one man, gets around a couple of them, and then he gives the ball away, but then recovers it. Velasquez ends up helping his teammate out. They settle it back down. And here they're trying to force everything up, but he's free. He's onside. But a big skip. Now they're calling it offsides. Dutch Lions were trying to pull the outside trap, and it worked here in the last 30 seconds of the first half. So coming up at halftime, we're going to be giving away the raffle prizes, as well as we are going to be having a conversation with Ray Stedman from St. Matthew's House, and he is the Vice President of Programs. Ball gets right through. Shot. Oh, great opportunity. Last week he put that in the back of the net. This weekend he put the ball over the top of the net. Great opportunity. So we're in extra time. We're going to have a foul on Naples right at midfield. Ball quickly played out to the near flank here for the Dutch Lions. Cross the ball into the box, and it gets headed out defensively by Naples United. Bosky with the ball for Naples. Looking for one, tries to cut it back, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Corner kick, Naples United.
This will probably be about it coming up for the first half, but let's see. Ball gets crossed in the box, and it bounced off, and it's still in bounds, and it goes out, and it's going to be a corner kick once again for Naples.
Corner kick, Naples United.
Ball crossed into the box. Headed by, oh, what a save! Ball headed by Ruskin. Another shot up the top of the box. Still bouncing around. Ruskin tries to get the ball. And it comes up with a big save on the goalkeeper off Ruskin off that corner kick in front of the net. So they send it long. And that will be it for the first half here at Paradise Coast Sports Complex in Naples, and we are scoreless. And so we will be back in a few minutes with all of the halftime festivities. We'll see you then. Back here at bit about your thrift stores and your wonderful food that you Ray, can you tell us about St. Matthew's houses? A traditional side of town.
So that when somebody comes to donate, it goes right
You have 7 award-winning thrift stores throughout Southwest Florida. What can people expect to do when they step into one of your stores?
Well, you know, we have the best thrift stores on Southwest Florida. So you're going to find a variety of items, clothing, furniture items, housewares. We're looking at incorporating an ice cream into one of our thrift stores. So it's a pretty exciting shopping experience. They're going to get a lot of value for the items that come out of our thrift stores.
Great. I was at your grand opening over here at Golden Gate. Why is that such an important area for you?
Well, number one, we have organizations coming in and we have this store to handle. So what that store allows you to provide a tremendous amount of value to that community. 8% of that store. And so folks come in there, they can get a great price on quality clothing. They can get market quality at a great price.
And the last question we'll ask you is, you have an amazing restaurant called Lulu's Kitchen. Tell us about that, and why is it more than just a restaurant?
Lulu's is the building houses. Fresh I've had everything on the menu. That's fantastic. That's my advice for experience for our business as well. And so they come there, they come more reading again, go right back into the organization. One inflation
Oh, I have already. I absolutely love the food. So we want to thank you, Greg, and thank you for being a great sponsor here. And let's go, fans. Let's get these boys fired up and get that young here.
Here to Naples, Florida, here at Paradise Coast Sports Complex. I'm Tim Hale, and I'm bringing you this Npsl game between your Naples United FC and the Miami Dutch Lions. We are scoreless here at the beginning of the second half. Both teams have had equal amount of chances, and the keepers have had to come up with each a couple of big saves. So it's been a very entertaining game, as well as we've had a number of yellow cards, 3 for the Dutch Lions and 3 for Naples United. Like I said, there's a lot on the line for Naples as they want to try to get into that third spot in conference. And so they definitely need to pick up the points for not only this game, but it's going to be real important when they travel up to Orlando next Saturday evening and they take on North Central Florida. We got offsides called on Naples United. Got to have a throw-in coming up for the Dutch Lions. And we're going to have a foul on Naples. It's going to be a free kick just over midfield coming up for the Dutch Lions. Dutch Lions with possession, and they get it intercepted. Vasquez passes the ball out to Broski. He's got lots of space on that far sideline. Goes around one man, cuts inside, looking for Brown. Trying to dance over, and he gets his pocket picked, but it goes right back to Naples United. Broski with the ball on the side. Ends up passing behind his man. And Miami Dutch Lions picks the ball up. Sends it upside here long near the touch line, but it's going to be a little bit too far, especially as it skips around this very quick and wet turf. Beautiful give and go. Ball cross into the box. Skips around. And it goes into the arms of the keeper. Good sliding tackle by Ruskin there. But the ball gets intercepted. Only have it re-intercepted by Naples. Naples with possession, tries to cut it back, but didn't know the man behind him. Luckily, he didn't get his pocket picked. Maldonado looking for Brown. Gio gets around 3 players. Oh, and he overcranked it as he wanted to try to get it on frame, and he overswung and ended up pushing it past the near post. It's going to be a goal kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. The referee's calling play on as there was a foul on Naples United. Dutch Lions trying to slot it through. Well taken away there by her hand. Ball gets played back to Gonzalez. The ball to the outside. Back play to Juan. Juan's trying to get around. He gets around 1-2. Tries to get through. He does. Gets the shot. A big save by the keeper. And it ends up being a corner kick coming up for Naples United. Great opportunity, but the keeper came off and shut down that near post, and that's where Juan was trying to get it in there. Ball into the box, headed up. Ball bounces out in the mixer, and we're going to have a foul on Naples, and so it's going to be a throw-in, or I should say a free kick coming up for the Dutch Lion inside their box. Naples picks it back up, looking for Juan on that far sideline. Yeah, he tried to pick the defender's pocket, and he passed it back to his keeper, who had nothing but just the end line. So it's going to be a corner kick coming up for Naples United. We've got another corner kick. They had some luck with Ruskin, who almost scored off a corner kick. Ball driven into the box, sent up, bouncing around, and the ball goes out over the byline. So it'll be a goal kick coming up. Good play by Horan, who intercepted that. Good work. Ends up being a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. Ball gets intercepted by Naples. They send it long, looking for Juan to see if he can get free. Can he get it down? He's got a man on. He takes a shot. It bounces off the leg, and it's going to be another corner kick coming up for Naples United. They're starting to get some areas to spring Juan free, but the ball isn't quite cooperating with him. It's been bouncing a little bit. He needs to get it settled down on the floor where we can actually put a good shot on the goal. So now we got another corner kick coming up. Ball into the box, headed, bounced off. Defender's head, and Naples has it. They recycle it. Long driven shot. Oh, it just goes high and wide of the goal. Great shot there. And the referee is calling time. And the assistant is coming in along with the fourth official. And it looks like the assistant, who was over on the far side, has possibly injured himself. So now he's coming over here to become the fourth official. So that being said, we want to also talk about our sponsors. And that's St. Matthew's House is a proud sponsor of Naples United Soccer. St. Matthew's House has served people experiencing hunger, homelessness, addiction, and poverty in our community. St. Matthew's House and Naples United Soccer FC, a winning partnership. Matter of fact, we want to thank the partnership with St. Matthew's House as they brought down a couple of bus loads and van loads of residents which wouldn't get an opportunity to do so, and they helped by getting some free hot dogs, and maybe they might have won some of the swag. But we want to thank them for all their generous support. Good play there by Haran as he slid the ball out perfectly over the touch line. It's going to be a throw in deep in the Naples end. So it's a throw in deep. Dutch Lions with possession. Sends it outside. They're trying to recycle it a little bit. Good pressure by the Naples defense. Makes them take it all the way back to midfield. Good pressure by Juan. There he is. He's trying to put more pressure on. Giovanni Brown's trying to help in there. And they make him go all the way back to the goalkeeper, who kicks the ball but doesn't get very much on it. Goes right directly to a Naples player. Great ball coming in to Giovanni Brown. But he's offside. That was a great opportunity for Naples, but just couldn't get the pass quick enough. And Giovanni was offside. Dutch Lions with possession. Swings it here to the near sideline. Good defensive play by Juan. Ball squirts through to a Dutch Lion player. Crosses it up to the top of the 18 and misses his man. He was too far in. Great play here, and here Naples has an opportunity on a counter. They settle it down to regroup. But with that, that also gives the Dutch Lions a chance to run through. But Giovanni Brown is free, onside. He's coming back, tries to cut it back in, sends it into the box. Oh, and it gets intercepted by the Dutch Lions. Once again, Naples with possession. Naples is on their front foot a little bit more than what the Dutch Lions have been in the second half. Great opportunity, ball slided across. Oh, and a miss, Giovanni Brown. And right there was an orange shirt to clear it out, to clear that pressure. And here comes the counterattack of the Miami Dutch Lions. Good defense there. Haran and Ruskin both there to intercept that ball. Back out to Broski. Broski looking into the center, and it's going to be offsides. Good attacking coming from Naples, and the one thing is that they just got to pull the trigger a little bit quicker. There's been some opportunities. Dutch Lions with possession sends it here to the near sideline. Intercepted by Velasquez. And he gets stuck hard. Good tackle by the Dutch Lions. Sends the ball wide and far, but Gonzalez, the Naples keeper, is right there to pick it up. Roski with the ball. Sends it long. Oh, and just doesn't clear it over the top of the defender's head. It's going to be a throw-in for Naples. 30 minutes left to play in this one, and we are scoreless here from Paradise Coast Sports Complex in Naples, Florida. Good ball. Sends it outside wide. On there, he takes a shot, blasts it, good set by the keeper, bounces back out. Naples repicks it back up. Ball cross into the box. Got it down there, heads it down. Oh, and he hits it, and the keeper was right there at the post. Good ball movement by Naples, and that's what they need to do. Here right now, the keeper is injured. He came down, and he's holding his arm. So we're going to have a stop and play here.
Get off the dugouts. Everybody who's not authorized to be on the dugouts, please be off the dugouts. Thank you.
Looks like he's okay. Dutch Lions with possession coming out of their back. Going to be a throw-in for Naples FC at midfield. Good little give and go. Oh, good defensive play, but the ball goes right back to Naples, and then he kicks a little too far out in front of him, but the Dutch Lion players there trying to get out of it, and they ended up cleaning it out. He is pushed from behind, and the referee let that go, but Naples has possession. Ruskin tries to send it outside wide, and Ron's there to pick it up. Dancing with the ball, trying to pull out the defender. Good ball across the front, headed out by the Dutch Lions defense, and they send it out wide for a throw-in. Fonnie Brown inside the box, tries to turn it, cuts it back, and it's going to be a throw-in right at the corner flag for Naples United. Fonnie Brown in the box, pushes it outside, crosses it into the box. Near the keeper, goes over the top of everybody. Juan's there. He swings at it and still gains possession of it. He's got a man on him. Maldonado crosses the ball into the box, but it gets headed out once again by the Dutch Lions. Velasquez is there trying to contest the ball. Good head ball. Oh, my. We're going to have a free kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. And, you know, knowing the game, the problem is what happened is that he went straight up in the air and the guy kind of ran into him. And basically, as long as you go straight up in the air, you're fine with that type of a play. But the referee saw else, and so he called the foul on Naples United. Well, 360 Market is the #1 wine shop in Collier County. Stop in, see Rebecca Maddox, the owner, who will assist you in picking out a great wine and check out their great deli. Also, Celebration Park is right across the bay. It's a waterfront bar and a food truck park with lots of energy and fun where you can catch your favorite sports events, all in a covered waterfront outside setting. Both are located in the Bayshore Art District. Celebration Park and 360 Market. ball gets kicked out of bounds from the keeper. It's going to be a throw-in for Naples. Juan gets the ball, has it, but it gets intercepted by the Dutch Lions. And once again, they get their pocket pick. So Juan's here on the sideline. He's got a good overlapping run coming with Maldonado. Maldonado takes the ball, slides it on the field. Oh, just in front of Gio Brown. But the ball gets there, but Naples chases it down. And it actually goes out over the touchline. Great opportunity for Naples. So the Dutch Lions have possession once again, but Naples is really turning up the pressure, and they're doing some very good combination, quick passing work. They finally settled it down, which that's their game instead of trying to play long ball. But they get their pocket picked, and here's an opportunity for the Dutch Lions. Ball gets through.
We'll be closing in about 10 minutes, so or have a plan to get some concessions at the South Concession Stand. Get there now. It'll be closing in about 10 minutes.
Naples with possession. Good give and go, going down toward the corner flag. Tries to get around the byline of the defense. The defender's there, and we're going to have a foul against Naples, and it's going to be a free kick coming up. So Naples is going to be making a substitution. All right, hey. And it's Ahmed. Mohammed. Ahmed is just somebody who has just moved into the Naples area here recently, about 3 weeks ago. And he's made quite the impression in his first few practices, and now he's getting a chance to show it here on the big stage with the Naples United team. Going to be a throw-in coming in, and here comes the substitution. And that's going to be Ahmed, who was coming in for Gio Brown. Great hustle, great work by Giovanni, but he's just a little bit snake-bitten when it comes to finding the back of the net. Throw in for the Dutch Lions. Good defense, but the ball squares through and it goes out. And we're going to have a corner kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. And it looks like we're having a substitution for the Dutch Lions. Nicholas Koga, number 23, is coming into the lineup for the Dutch Lions. Ball driven low and hard to top, and shot went wide of the box. So it's going to be a goal kick coming up for Naples United. Ball just placed out in front of the defender. All of a sudden, Dutch Lions had a chance, but the ball rolls back, and Gonzalez, instead of use his feet to control it, he knocks it over here to Ruskin. Ball gets intercepted by the Dutch Lions. Velasquez there, defensive lead, gets the ball, settles it down, knocks it down to a man. Diaz with the ball, knocks it outside, brings it into the box, wide open, the shot, kick, save by the keeper. And here comes the counterattack for the Dutch Lions. Going down the flank. And he miskicks the ball and it goes out over the byline. We're going to have a goal kick coming up for Naples. Naples with possession. Muhammad with the ball. And we're going to have a foul on the Dutch Lions. It's going to be a free kick coming up for Naples. Quickly played, but also quick pressure by the Dutch Lions. Possession. And they said that the ball was over the touchline, so it's going to be a throw-in instead of a foul that it looked like it. So it's going to be a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. And there's going to be a foul. Well, we got a stoppage in play. Looking to buy, sell, or kickstart your career in real estate? Come see us at Century 21 Birchwood Realtors to get started. Century 21 is the most recognized brand in real estate. Our office is located in the heart of Cape Coral, Florida. They've been in business for 24 or 42 years, and our passion is to help and to serve our local communities, solving their real estate needs. With that, they also handle commercial, residential, lot, luxury, land, manufactured homes, along with rental properties, annuals, vacations, and seasonal. Give them a call if you want to get into the business or if you have need of finding something in the real estate business. You can do that at 239-542-0065. That's Century 21 Birchwood, Cape Coral, Florida. And we're finally back underway with a free kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Long ball driven hard. It goes over the top of everyone and out over the touchline, so it's going to be a goal kick. Gonzalez with the kick.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a card to Ronaldo for punting the ball so the keeper could put the ball in play, and he ends up picking up a card via the fourth official. Going to be a throw-in, and we're also going to have a substitution coming in. This is going to be Mikhail McComey, number 11. He's from Trinidad Tobago, and he also plays college soccer in Kansas City. And he scored 2 goals last week in that big 7-0 victory over Magna. Naples with the ball. Dancing over the top of it, looking for a cross. And it gets headed out by the Dutch Lions. Vasquez is there. Sends it outside wide. The wide open man to Brasky. Brasky sends it long. Juan's trying to get there, and he does win it. And there he gets pulled down after he nutmegs the defender. So we're going to have a free kick coming up for Naples. Maldonado is going to be taking the free kick for Naples. Long kick into the box. Goes right to McCombie. Ball gets sent back. They recycle it. Good ball out there. Mike's there with the ball. He tries to get around. Wins it. It's still in the box. Tries getting it out. And it goes out. It's going to be a corner kick coming up for Naples.
United.
We're going to have a substitution coming in for the Dutch Lions. And that's going to be number 20 coming into the ball game, Lucas Labat.
Substitution for the Dutch Lions, number 20, Lucas Labat.
A little over 15 minutes left to play here in the second half. And we are scoreless here from Paradise Coast Sports Complex in Naples, Florida. And I'm Tim Hale, who's bringing you this play-by-play of this big Npsl game. Ball sent into the box, headed. Oh, and it goes outside, but Naples picks it back up. Muhammad with the ball, he recrosses it into the box. And it goes back off and on a defender. Naples was looking for a handball, but he did more with his shoulder than anything else. So we got another throw in. They knock it back to Gonzalez with a throw. He plays it back to Haran. Haran back to Gonzalez. Long ball kick to midfield. Maldonado. Ball bounces around. And we're going to have an offsides call as McCombie came back from an offside position to head that ball. Quick take by the goal men in orange, who are the Dutch Lions. And he gets a pocket pick. Trying to slide it through, but just not enough there, and there wasn't a run. It was a late run. Dutch Lions get the ball, settles it down. Try to go outside, but it gets well played by the Naples defense. Diaz with the ball. Sends it outside wide. Dabrowski. And passes it to a man behind it, and they play it all the way back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a long kick. And they send it in, and he is onside. The ball shot across, and it goes out and headed out and off. So we're going to have a goal kick coming up for Naples. So coming up next weekend for the fellas, they're going to be up in Orlando as they will be taking on North Florida in a very big, important game. as right now North Florida is the second place team. And we're going to have a foul here. It's going to be on the Dutch Lions. Free kick. So we're waiting for this. We'll do one more thing here. It's Century 21 Birchwood. That's up in Cape Coral. They've been in business for 42 years, and their passion is to help and serve their community by solving a lot of the real estate needs. If you're looking for commercial, residential, luxury lot, land, and manufactured home properties, along with rental properties, annuals, vacations, or seasonal, give them a call at 239-542-0065. Free kick coming up for Naples United. Colby's trying to get a good little give and go with him, and Broski tries to slide it through to Muhammad. Muhammad takes it outside, plays it to McCormick. Oh, and the ball gets well played by the defense, but they end up kicking the ball right back to Naples United, who try to settle the ball down. Maldonado with the ball. Juan's got it. Had a good overlapping run, and he gives the ball away. Gonzalez with it, gets his pocket picked as he tried to go through three men, but they fight back to win the ball. Then they clear it back to their keeper. 11 minutes left to play in this second half. And the game is scoreless at 0-0 here between Naples United FC and Miami Dutch Lions. Ball gets free. Mike McCormick, what is he? And unfortunately, I can see this on real turf where you might hit a turf monster, but with that case, I don't know what happened with that ball because it sure bounced up on Mike, and then he tried to put it over to a man, and it just bounced a mile in the air, and then Muhammad got there. He tried to score the goal, and he ended up hitting the side of the net. Chapero coming into the game for Naples, number 7. Good play by Muhammad. He took slide tackle and also took the guy down. Crosses it into the box. Oh, and defense is going to clear it out. Once again, it goes right to Velasquez. Puts it into the box, and the defense is clearing it out. Naples is really turning up the heat, trying to get something in the back of the net. Good play by Broski on the far side. Tries beating the man. Gets around. Still in bounds, and it goes out, and it's going to be a goal kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Also want to thank our big sponsor, Artrex, for their support of Naples United FC. They are the leading manufacturing company of knees, hips, shoulders, and anything else that you might need replaced to get you back in the game quicker. And we are very grateful to have Artrex as one of our sponsors. Dutch Lions are trying to put a little extra pressure on our fullbacks and keeper So coach is yelling to go up and try to put pressure on him, cough off the ball. Because right now, this late in the game, this is when something like that could happen. Good play by Horan to clear the ball out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. Ball crossed into the box, cleared out by the defense, goes right to a Dutch Lions player. That's going to be a dangerous play by the Dutch Lions, so it's going to be an indirect free kick coming up for Naples. Vasquez with the ball, out to Broski. Cabby with the ball. Sends a weak pass back and it gets picked off by the Dutch Lions. And Horan goes and trips him. That all started with a bad pass from McCormick. So now we got a direct free kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Ball crossed high and wide of the goal. It's going to be a goal kick coming up for Naples. And Gonzalez kicks the ball out over the sideline, so it's going to be a throw-in. 3.5 minutes left to play in the regulation here. We are scoreless between Miami Dutch Lions and Naples FC. And we're going to have a throw-in coming up. And the referee is calling the throw back because they took advantage of the space, so they make it and rethrow it again. Long driven ball. It's going to be a throw-in for the Dutch Lions. And the Dutch Lions seem to be very happy with the tie right now. They're moving very slowly. And here, a player is laying down on the ground after he slipped. So, ball back in play. Dutch Lions knock it outside wide. And we're going to have a free kick coming up for Naples United, as it was a handball right at midfield. Ball comes over to Ruskin. Ball sent. Good flick. Muhammad's there. Bounces high. He gets pushed behind. But yep, a good play. Good defensive play. Nothing he could do. The ball was coming up around his face. Good defensive tackle by Horan, trying to win the ball. Does. Diaz with the ball. Tries to get around the man, gets around one, gets two, gets three. He's still free. Well, the keeper comes out for the ball. It's still loose, and he gathers it up. Ball's played short. Muhammad's right there in good force. And here we're going to have a throw-in coming up for Naples. We're in the last minute of play here in regulation. Ball gets through. Muhammad gets through. Sees it, tries to dump it over the top. Oh, just a little too far.
4 minutes of added time here in the second half. At least 4 minutes of added time here in the second half.
So we just heard that there's going to be 4 additional minutes in overtime. Naples with possession. Good defensive play by the Dutch Lions. Good playing. Velasquez with the ball for Naples United. Tries to send it in and sends it behind his man. McCormick comes in, steals the ball, but the ball gets taken again by the Dutch Lions. Action is a little fierce right now. This Naples is really trying to put a lot of pressure on the Dutch Lions. And here's the ball. Ruskin is there. And he ends up giving a corner kick. So it's going to be a corner kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. And they're taking their time. About 2.5 minutes left to play in this game here tonight in the Npsl. With Miami Dutch Lions 0, Naples United 0. Corner kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Ball driven into the box. Well headed and defended by Naples. But it comes right back out to a Dutch Lions player who sends it deep. And it's going to be a goal kick coming up for Naples. Long ball, but it's right in the middle of orange shirts. They gather the ball back up. Dutch Lions with the ball, and they try to go for a long shot. It goes high and over the top. So it's going to be another goal kick coming up for Naples. Diaz with the ball. Back to Ruskin. Ball shift through. Muhammad's trying to get through. He beats this man coming around. Still bouncing around. He's still free with it. But unfortunately, he couldn't quite get the handle of the ball. So it's going to be another goal kick coming up for the Dutch Lions. Long kick over mid, intercepted by Naples. We got about a minute to go, and there's going to be a direct free kick coming up for Naples. And Naples sends the ball over the touchline. Naples with a tackle with Vasquez there. Maldonado to the outside. Takes a shot and sends it wide. And that will be the ball game here from Paradise Coast Sports Complex. with zeros up on the board. So we want to thank you for watching the game tonight. And this NPSL game, what this is going to mean is that with the 1 point that Naples gets, that will definitely keep them in that fourth position, and they're not going to have a whole lot of chance to do any better than fourth. So they will take on the number 1 seeded team, whoever that will be here coming up, and we'll know more about that next week, as well as the guys travel up to Orlando, and they play Central Florida next Saturday evening. So this is our last home telecast of the season, unless we somehow, some way get lucky. But this is Tim Hale, wishing you a great evening, and thank you for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed this NPSL soccer. Make sure you check the Naples United websites to find out their next contest. So for Tim Hale, I'm signing off and saying thank you for joining me.